Singer of the famed Achy Breaky Heart and father of equally troubled in love star Miley Cyrus, Billy Ray Cyrus filed for divorce on May 22, just 7 months after he married fellow performer Firerose. To add insult to injury, the highly publicized divorce took an unexpected turn last week when the 62-year-old singer filed an emergency motion in Tennessee court on Thursday, June 13, seeking a temporary restraining order against his ex-wife. Cyrus filed for divorce from the Hannah Montana alum and 37-year-old Australian singer born Johanna Rose Hodges in Nashville, citing irreconcilable differences and inappropriate marital conduct, in addition to seeking an annulment on fraud grounds. According to papers filed with the court, weeks after filing for divorce, Cyrus' emergency motion is meant to keep his estranged wife from any unauthorized use of his personal and business credit cards and accounts. In the docs, Cyrus reportedly alleges that in recent weeks Firerose has spent $96,986 on 37 unauthorized charges on his business account, including $70,665 in payments to her attorneys. At press time, spokespeople for Cyrus and Firerose had no comment when asked for additional information on the restraining order. As a result of these fraudulent charges, I am concerned that Ms. Hodges is in possession of other information that she may use to make fraudulent, unauthorized charges to my business and personal credit cards and accounts, Cyrus wrote in an affidavit. The latest filing claims that the unauthorized charges began on May 23, the day Cyrus filed for divorce after almost 7 months of marriage. Firerose's response to the emergency motion claimed there was no emergency, saying that she has had access to Cyrus' American Express card since June 2022, when the couple first began dating in 2022 after years of friendship and got engaged later that year before marrying in October 2023. To claim wife has made 37 unauthorized charges is untrue, Firerose's attorneys wrote in the response filing. Throughout the divorce proceedings, the parties are to live as per the status quo during the marriage. Wife was simply living as she has since October 10, 2023, and husband has no right to cut her off. Additionally, Firerose's filing reportedly claimed that after the couple's 2023 wedding, she continued to use his cards with Cyrus' full permission, and that the couple would routinely review her expenses on that card. In contrast, Cyrus' motion claims that he and Firerose do not have any joint accounts, credit cards, or real estate, and that neither was ever an authorized user or signer on one another's accounts. Cyrus' motion also claims that Firerose owns real estate in lay worth more than 7 figures and that she has more than $500,000 in liquid and investment assets at her disposal. The female singer was born and raised in Sydney, Australia, surrounded by a family of symphony musicians. Her early days of songwriting began in grade school when she would come home and use songwriting as her diary to document her days and process emotions. Then, after graduating from the prestigious Newtown School for the Performing Arts in Sydney, she moved her soulful storytelling to Los Angeles, at 19 years old. There, she began working her way to stardom with countless gigs at local festivals, venues such as the Viper Room and the Roxy, and South by Southwest, SXSW. All of these opportunities have brought Firerose full circle from her days of dreaming of having a career in music and looking up to the ways of artists like Sia, Shania Twain, Alanis Morissette, and Australian rock bands like Powderfinger, INXS, and Silverchair. Then, on one fateful day in 2010, her life changed forever when she crossed paths with Cyrus, who would eventually become her husband and duet partner. Cyrus was in the midst of filming the Disney Channel TV show Hannah Montana with his superstar daughter Miley. One day, he stepped away from the set to take his dog Tex for a walk around the grounds in Hollywood and ran into the Australian-born artist. And the rest is history. No pun intended at this point. Firerose, who was 22 at the time, approached 49-year-old Billy Ray Cyrus and his dog Tex, and shared that her reason for being on the grounds was that she had an audition. As it turns out, she did not end up getting the job. However, Cyrus offered to introduce her to the producers on the set of Hannah Montana. They kept in touch over the years and continued to strengthen their bond over their shared love for music. Cyrus was married to Cindy Smith from 1986 to 1991 and to Tish Cyrus from 1993 to 2002. Tish and Billy had 2 daughters, Miley and Noah, and a son, Brazen. Cyrus also adopted Tish's 2 children from her former marriage, Brandy and Trace. Following Cyrus' divorce, he and Firerose reconnected over songwriting and began dating. The pair announced their engagement in the fall of 2022. While confirming the news at the time, he gushed about his partner as he said, "She's the real deal." They celebrated their love for one another with a year-long engagement before tying the knot on October 10, 2023. The couple recently appeared on The Kelly Clarkson Show and further reflected on their love story while also promoting their newest duet, Plans. All that mushiness seems to have now gone south. Cyrus reportedly reached an agreement in court that called for Firerose to move out of his home immediately with the provision that he would provide her with financial support for 90 days or until the dissolution of their marriage, or whichever comes first. Firerose has gained a loyal following of passionate fans who continue to celebrate her music through lively performances in iconic venues such as the Grand Ole Opry. She has also performed on national television programs, including Live Eve with Kelly and Ryan, and has been featured in major outlets such as People Magazine, CNN, iHeartRadio, The Today Show Australia, and many more. The most concerning part of the now much talked about split is Cyrus' reasons for divorce, citing inappropriate marital conduct. While the financial fraud part of it seems clear-cut, fans are now asking what kind of inappropriate conduct would have led someone like Cyrus, who has been married twice previously, to file for divorce, and that too with so many restrictions on Firerose. Speculation is rampant on whether infidelity may have been one of the causes, and if so, with who and to what degree. Only time will tell as we wait and see this courtroom drama unfold.